All right, we're making fried chicken thigh bites. Basically, I wanted the experience of wings, but I wanted to use thighs because I like the flavor of thighs. Like of all the chicken pieces, I think thighs are the best. So I chopped these up into smaller pieces and then gave them the fried wings treatment with a little lemon pepper sauce to match. And they are banging. Stick around, check me out, see how I make these. I start by working on my brine. The brine is going to add both flavor and it's going to help tenderize, so I get nice juicy chicken with those chicken thighs. But for me, my brine is a mixture of buttermilk, which is one of my favorites to brine with. Plus, I'm going to use a pickle brine. In this case, I had jalapenos brined in pickled jalapenos, but you can use regular pickle juice, which is what I normally would have used. But this is what I had on hand, and so I just took the juice and added it to the buttermilk. Plus, I want to add a little bit of salt. The salt helps with osmosis for you science nerds. That just kind of helps the chicken retain moisture so that when you fry it, it comes out nice and juicy. Nothing more complicated than that. Just a big term, but it's simply meaning helping to retain moisture that you're going to lose, some of that during the cooking process. So I give it a good mix. And then I'm actually going to marinate my chicken thighs in that brine overnight. But you may or may not have that much time. So depending on your own situation, that's what you go with. So now I'm just going to go and start chopping up my chicken. Like I said, I want to take these chicken thighs and convert them into metaphorically wings, meaning I want small pieces that I can hold in my hand and bite down into as if I was eating the finest chicken wings in the world, right? Thighs are the thing for me. Like, I just think they have so much flavor. And so to be able to enjoy them wing style is a plus. So you may have some excess skin. If you do, it's okay to go ahead and just kind of cut that off and get rid of it. But you do want to leave some skin there if it is there, right? So that's just going to help crisp up and give it that wing experience. But like I said before, you got your brine ready to go. I got my chicken pieces all cut up. I'm just gonna let these soak overnight, and then be good to go from there, right? But if you don't have much time, at least soak them for about an hour, right? So I'm going to season these like lemon pepper style in terms of my sauce. So that means for me, I'm going to go be heavy on the lemon juice and heavy on the pepper. So I got juice from about 2 lemons plus some additional salt. I'm going heavy on the pepper, like I talked to before. It's got that sourness and the spiciness from the pepper, so I add a little bit of honey to kind of balance things out, right? And then we'll add some lemon zest at the end of the process, so not now up front, but on the back end. So give us a nice mix, stir, and just kind of set that to the side. Let those flavors kind of come together, and we can start working on the frying action. So for me, it's going to be a light dredge. Light dredge meaning, hey, just a little bit of cornstarch. We want more of a dust as opposed to a dredge, but I'm going to add some more salt and again heavy on the pepper to my cornstarch. We're not trying to overly flour or dredge these chicken thighs. We just want a dust on the outside of them with that starch, and it's going to crisp up nice and firm once we begin to fry them. So, like I said, you see me just barely kind of dusting these off on the outside, not working to try to get all parts of the chicken pieces covered. As long as the outside, the main parts of the outside are dusted, we're good to go. And once I have them all dusted, you can preheat your fryer to about 350 degrees. That's what I'm going to fry at. I want to fry these hard. That's how we like our wings. And by fried hard, I mean you're going to fry them for a little extra time. You want them like be extra crispy. So that's why I kind of use the marinade up front, because I do want to have them somewhat tender given how long I'm going to be frying these, right? And so you see the color on these and what I'm working with. So now it's just time to toss these bad boys in lemon pepper sauce and get them nicely coated with that sauce, and you're good to go. So I'm going to plate these, and then once I have them all plated, that's when I'll add some of that zest. Again, I want that lemon flavor to come through extra nice, and that's it. for these. So I got nice, crispy, juicy, a lot of meat on these because they are chicken thighs, and a lot of flavor. And so I'm just going to garnish these with some cilantro and maybe some green onions. But that's what I'm working with. You can add more honey if you want to, especially if you want to add a little bit of a kick to these. Maybe you can sprinkle in some red chili peppers to just kind of make this a little more fire. But that honey fried chicken is banging. That's what I'm working with. You can see how tender it is, as it kind of pulls apart. And man, I got wonderful chicken fried thigh bites or wings, whatever you want to call it. I got a little bit of that reserve marinade or sauce to the side that I'm dipping in. That's the dish. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Most importantly, hit that red subscribe button and get new recipe updates each week when I post new contents. Word, peace out. Thanks for vibing with me.